Good morning and welcome. Okay, make yourself comfortable. You can see my feet. I might make it a slight adjustment because I can't see my feet. There we go, that should do it. Okay, rolling your wrists. And waving the hands. Feel the weight go from one side of your body to the other. Okay, and then stretching up, not locking the joints. Okay, good, and then gently downwards. Now two, stretch. And gently downwards. And three, stretch. And gently downwards. Okay, and then we go forwards, chest height, spine goes back. And two. And three. And then same for gently downwards. And two. And three. Okay, good. And then stretching, extending. Feet, knees, hips, shoulder, pushing the head up, mind just above the head. And then mind out just past the fingers. Good. Resting. Coming down. We go straight into the water Qigong. So the opening and the closing. Inhale, press on the feet. Exhale, sink into the feet. Press on the feet, expand and sink. Expand, inhale and sink. Press on the feet and relax. 5 and relax. 6 and relax. 7 and relax. 8 and relax. One more. 9 and relax. Slightly holding ball shape. Okay, then the next one is rolling upwards. Bring the hands, lift, bring the elbows into the rib cage. Okay, now press on the feet, extend forwards. And 2. Inhale. Press on the feet, exhale. Inhale. Press on the feet, exhale. Inhale. Press on the feet, exhale. 5. And push. 6. and push. 7 and push. 8 and push. 9 and push. Okay, and then releasing the hands downwards. Now I want you to sink. As you sink, lift the hands up. Press on the feet. Bring the hands back down again. 2, sink. And press on the feet. Bring the hands down again. Sideways view. Sink. And push. Sink. And push. Sink. And push. 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. Gently pressing the feet whilst relaxing. Okay, and bring the hands into the whole ball position. Next, the hands are going to come into the rib cage, extending outwards and round. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8. And 9. And change. So the body goes back, and forwards, and then back again. Hands come in very close to your rib cage, but without touching. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. Okay, bringing the hands down to the whole ball posture. Then you're going to turn out your back foot and step behind. One steps forwards a little bit. Weight goes into the back leg. Lifting your front hand and lifting your other hand up. Holding this posture. Eyes just look past your middle finger. Drop the elbow. Drop the elbow on the other side as well. Feet, knee, hip, shoulder, and then mind just above the head. So the antenna going up. Feet connecting to the top of the head. And then try and melt a little bit. So you're letting the counter-gravity force go through your body, linking to the antenna. Keeping the armpits slightly open, holding the posture. For 1, 2, 3 minutes. Later on you can do longer. This is one of the famous postures in Zhineng. All the weight on this back leg. I'll just show you the stance from the side as well. So here, all the weight on the back leg. And then looking forwards. The standing postures help to realign your body. It can be quite challenging, so they help with your willpower, your discipline, your determination. If you can with the standing postures, once you have your antenna up, or your mind just above your head, just take yourself outside of your body to let the chi do its work. Okay, and then you're going to bring hand and the foot in and change sides. One hand down, one hand up. Looking past the tips of the fingers. Weight mostly in the back leg. Turn to the other side. Weight mostly in the back leg. That's it. Hold on the posture. The hands either side of the center line. So you just see my hand either side of the center line. Like I'm squeezing the center line a little bit. Feet, knee, hip, shoulder. And then the mind going up past the head. Only then, once you've got the mind past the head, can you begin to let go and sink. Okay, good. I'm going to step. I'm going to hold the wall. Okay, and now we're just going to open the chest. And exhale. Bring hands to heart. And then 2. And bring hands to heart. And 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. Just resting your hands over your heart for a few seconds. Feel the connection. Feet, knee, hip, shoulder. Mind just above the head. Okay, good. And then release the hands down. Okay, now rolling the shoulders. So just do one at a time. And do the side view. So foot to shoulder, back down to the foot. Foot to shoulder, back down to the foot. Foot to shoulder, back down to the foot. Foot to shoulder. That's it, keep going. Try and really relax the whole of the arm, especially the hands and the fingers. You don't want the arm to, or the elbow to lift. You're just lifting the shoulder, sinking into the foot, and then change, go the other way. That's it, good. Press on the foot very lightly. Sink, press, sink, press, sink, press, sink, press, sink. Okay, and then the other side. Press, sink, 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 press, sink. Change. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Press, sink down through the leg. Press, sink down through the leg. Press, sink down through the leg. Okay, and then with both. Press on the feet. Sink down to the feet. Press on the feet. Sink down to the feet. Press and sink. Press and sink. Press and sink. When you gently press, you have to relax. It's not a press and tighten all the muscles in your legs. Just press and release. Okay, and then go the other way. Press and release. Press, release. Press, release. Press, release. So each time you come down the body, dropping into the feet, pressing, come back up like a wave. So you're training this wave in your body, this long jin. Okay, good. Next, you just want to move around a little bit. Just fling your arms, turning from your hips and your quad. Okay, come a little bit further up, just to the tops of the arms. And then over your shoulder. And slowly bring your way back down again. Slower. Just come to a natural stop. Good, massage. And rub your kidneys. Circle your hips. Inhale for a whole circle and then exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Change. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, good. Okay, and then hug and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. We're just going to do some gong 4, so the one for your back. We'll do a front view and a side view. And then we'll probably do the wisdom healing Qigong that we're learning. And then we'll do Falun Gong. Hopefully we'll try and do all of Falun Gong today. Yeah, so what we need to do, turn the feet out slightly, just a little bit. Okay, and then sitting into the stance. So sitting into the stance, this is the 6 harmonies. Press on the feet to the tips of the fingers. Come all the way and round. 6 harmonies. Press on the feet. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. So coming round into the Chinese salute, dropping the elbows. 7. 8. 9. Okay, hand down and press on the feet. Hands come straight out, long chin. Sinking 6 harmonies into the chest. Okay, and then press and then outwards we go. And backwards and downwards. And fold. Okay. Let your body adjust for a few seconds. So let the weight of your head, your neck, your back, everything start to melt into the floor. Okay, now we start to swing from the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Slightly up. And then shaking, please. Okay, just shaking the waist. Nice, loose and relaxed. Okay, feet, knee, hip, shoulder, antenna. So you stabilize the legs a little bit so that when you move your rib cage, your bottom isn't swinging wildly from side to side. Okay, good. Pause. Okay, we drop down. We keep the body like it is. You press on the feet. Okay, and then very slowly start to come up through the vertebra in your spine. Pay attention to your spine. Try and come one vertebra at a time. Feel the energy rising up. Very gently, very slowly. Good, should feel quite warm. Okay, and then we do the sideways view. Okay, so 1 and 2. Press on the feet. And round, 6 harmonies. And 2. 6 harmonies. Press very lightly on the feet. Still thinking about this wave going down to your feet, wave coming back up and round. Press and round. Press and round. Press and round. Press. Number 6, 7, 8, 9, and sinking and dropping. As you press from the feet, come up and out. Okay, come inwards, downwards. See the wrists, press. Okay, now watch my body. I go back, then down. So my knees don't change. Fold. This time you should be able to touch the floor quite easily. Okay, hold. Let the body hang for a few seconds. Okay, and then moving from the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, slightly up. Shaking your waist. That's good, loosening, relaxing, letting go, especially letting go of all the tension in your spine, your shoulders. Okay, feet, knees, hips, shoulder, antenna. Okay, then rib cage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then down. Okay, and press from the feet. Letting the body hang, come up through the legs. Follow the movement in your own body, gently and slowly. And all the way up. Good. Moving around a little bit. Okay. Prayer. Hold ball. Sitting into the posture a little bit. So here when we sit, yeah, everything is connected, and then you just sit down slightly. Yeah, it's not like this. Yeah, we don't need to do this. Just small sit. Connecting first. So you want to open, extend the arms, round the arms. Connect to your feet, hips, shoulder above your head. So connecting upwards, connecting to the heavenly energy. Then up to the energy in front of you, behind you, to your left, and to your right. So in the beginning, you can have 3 feet around you in all directions. And then later on, you can expand out to the horizon and beyond. In the beginning, we have the eyes open when we're practicing. But again, If you're comfortable with the first exercise, you can do it with your eyes closed, and this adds another dimension to the practice. You start to work more energetically rather than working on just the physical. Okay, now we're going to inhale, I'm going to turn, we're going to focus on the lower spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and back. Okay, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. Pausing. And then we're going to focus on the middle. Okay, so the middle part of the back. Inhale, exhale. This is where if your eyes are closed, you can concentrate much easier on what the middle of the back is doing. 3, 4, 5, and 6. To the front, making sure the shoulders are still nice and relaxed. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and back. Okay, good. And then the final part of this first exercise for your spine is to focus on the upper back. So I focus on the big bone at the upper back called the dardre. So like big hammer. Okay, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good, and then back. And then change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then all the way back to the front, holding. Bring your hands in but not touching. Down to the bottom of the rib cage, turn the hands apart. And just so you can see, let's come a little bit closer. So here, as the hands come back, the fingers turn behind you, rotate, and then onto the waist. Okay, come back. Okay, now, this one, we sit down in the chair. We move the sacrum, move the hip to one side, and then forwards, other side, and then all the way to the back. And 1, 2, 3, and back. And 1, 2, 3, behind. 1, 2, 3, behind. And I'm going to change and go the other way. 1, forwards, hip, behind. 2, forwards, hip, behind. And 3, forwards, hip, behind. Okay, now we want to feel like we're sitting down on our chair. So feet, knee, hip, shoulder, and then mind just above the head. So this is the antenna going up. Okay, we want to feel like the tailbone is lengthening, like dropping like an anchor between the feet. And then we have to spiral the energy. So we do this clockwise to begin with. So imagine someone's pouring water through the top of your head, and now it's flowing down your spine, spiraling clockwise, through the neck, upper back, middle of your back, lower back and lumbar region, and out through your tailbone. And you'll feel that the tailbone does a very small circle between your heels. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now with your intention, just bring that to a very slow stop. Okay, feeling the legs, feet, knees, hips, shoulder, antenna going up, mind just above the head. And then begin, this time going anti-clockwise. Water flowing through the top of the head, coming down through your spine, changing the direction. Through the neck, through the big bone at the back of the neck, down through your spine, washing each vertebra as it goes. Past the ling tai, which is between the shoulder blades, center of the back, down through the lower back and the lumbar region, all the way to the tailbone, and out. And then counting the spirals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then mind, intention, bringing that to a close. Keeping the hands where they are, now we want to push the pelvis forwards. It's very difficult to see this movement. So when you push from the sacrum forwards, it'll feel like you're pushing your pelvis forwards, and then you have to lift up and tuck the chin ever so slightly. So there's a stretch along the spine. You might hear a crack as the gas escapes from the joint. Hold for a few seconds and then roll back down again. Yeah, rolling back down. So it's a neutral position. Okay, now from the sacrum, push back. Okay, and then lift up and tuck the chin at the same time. Hold for a few seconds. Okay, and then roll back down again. Okay, I'll try and show you a side view. I'll come a little bit closer. Okay, so here, sit. Yeah, keep everything, foot, knee, hip, shoulder, antenna up. Okay, now from the sacrum, push forwards, lift up. You see the slight tilt in my pelvis? Hold that for a few seconds, and then release, let it go, come back to neutral position. Okay, and feel the tailbone lengthening. Okay, now push back, then lift up, and you'll see that it tilts slightly down. As you're doing that, just tuck the chin in slightly. Hold for a few seconds, then roll back down. That's it, good. Go back to my normal position. Yeah, so from here, now we want to press from the feet, legs straight. Heels, toes, heels, toes. Okay, good. Now tuck chin. And look up, stretch up. Forwards and downwards, we feel like we're dropping into the floor slightly. Make sure everything is level. Okay, then we press from the feet, knees, hips, shoulders to the top of the head, and then go up again, number 2. Forwards and downwards. Sink into the floor a little bit, let the knees soften. press on the feet, knees, hips, shoulder, antenna going up. Third one, lift up. Forwards and downwards. Sinking, dropping. Okay, press from the feet. Feet, knee, hip, shoulder. This time, as we come to a neutral position, mind resting just above the head. Okay, we bring the chin in slightly. Now we come down the other way. We come down, we sink into the floor. Okay, then press very lightly on the feet. Come up. All the way up. And down neutral. Antenna remains up. Tucking the chin. Sinking down. Pushing feet, knee, hip, shoulder. Just feel the connection to the top of the head. Changing, feeling the connection to the top of the head. Number 2. Third one, last one. Down. Press on the feet. And press on the ball of the feet. Come up. Neutral. Just let the hands release. Just paying attention to the neck for a few moments. Pay attention to the neck. Okay, and then linking the hands, leaning to one side. Straighten as much as you can. Turn. Release the elbow. Hands are going to go over the top of the head. And then straighten the other side. Stretch one side of your body. Turn. Release the elbow. Hands nearly touch the top of the head. And stretch. And turn. And release. And stretch. And turn. And release. And stretch number 3. And turn. And stretch. And turn. Okay, and then up. And then down. Holding this one. Here you want to come upwards, forwards, inhale, touch the knees, and then release. Stretching the body, stretching the tail, and release. Like you're diving into a swimming pool, trying to stretch a little bit further each time. And release. Changing to one side, stretch. And release. 2. And release. Just 45 degrees. 3. Change over. Again, just 45 degrees. Stretch. And release, number 1. And 2. Stretch. And release. And 3. And release. And come round to the front. Bring the hands to the thighs. Pull inwards. Inhale. Okay, and then release, come out of it. Come down a little bit further. Pull inwards. Exhale, release. Come out a bit. And then one more. Try and get just behind your knees. Very lightly pull in. Hold for a few seconds, then exhale, release. Press on the feet. Come down and then extend. Stretching the spine. Inhale. Exhale, number 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay, stretching upwards. My arms are slightly wider because otherwise my hands touch the ceiling. Okay, and then down, head, neck, shoulders, chest, heart, upper back, middle back, lower back, abdomen, hips, pelvis and thighs, knees, down to the feet. Again, you might hear the gas escaping from the joint as you bring your hands down. So that's what that cracking sound is. Okay, and then just hold and pause for a few seconds. If you're watching this later on, you can just pause this on your computer, your laptop, your phone, and just hold for a little bit longer. So just feeling the energy, feet, knee, hip, shoulder. Make sure you keep that feeling of the energy up, your mind just above your head. Holding for 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 minutes, whatever you feel is comfortable. Okay, and then we're going to lift outwards, seat the wrist slightly. For this one, you want to try and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So here my arms stay where they are, and then just squeeze the shoulder blades together and then release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Now the arm's not going back very far at all. Okay, so we go. 1, 2, when we squeeze, we release the chest as well. Squeeze the shoulder, release the chest. Squeeze the shoulder, release the chest. Squeeze the shoulder, release the chest. Squeeze and release. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good, and then just pause. Lift the tips of the fingers up slightly. Feet, knee, hip, shoulder, mind just above the head, mind just beyond your fingers. Let the chi do what it needs to. Again, you can hold this position for as long as you feel comfortable. If your mind is just outside your body, then you can hold this for as well, indefinitely. You just won't be able to feel what's going on inside the body, and the body will release lots. Okay, and then bring your hands round into the whole ball posture. Okay, we're going to expand the energy field, and then we're going to compress and condense. Expand the energy field, so intention, key is everything. So in the beginning it's physical, and then later on it becomes much more energetic. So you can imagine the light expanding from inside you infinitely, and then compressing the light back inside you. 3, expand and compress. 5 and 6. Okay, and then holding the ball. Yeah, this very famous expression, holding the chi ball. So imagine there's a ball of light in your hands. And it can't stay that way. It has to flow through your body, out past your energy field. And we're going to roll the ball forwards. So we roll the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now begin to expand the ball. The ball expanding through your body first, then through all the layers of your energy field, your Wei Qi field. Expanding, getting bigger, wider, expanding, filling the room, filling the earth, filling the sky, filling the heavens, expanding infinitely. Use your intention. The intention is the key to everything. Expanding infinitely, connecting to the primordial energy, tapping into the universal chi field. People practicing this wisdom healing Qigong. Good yin and yang chi, healing energy, wisdom, knowledge, power, all the healing for yourself, for others, and for the planet. Just let your mind expand with the energy. Okay, and then bringing that energy back. Reverse the direction. Pull all of that wisdom, knowledge, healing back through infinity, back through the heavens, the sky, the earth, back into your energy field, your Wei Qi field, back into your physical body, and back. Condensing the chi now. Hands are still circling, but very, very slowly. Condense that energy into a shining pearl of energy. Visualize that pearl crackling with power, very powerful, and bring it into the area just behind your navel. Feet, knee, hip, shoulder, mind just outside the body now. Like a halo around your body. Inhaling, exhaling. Just feeling your body relax. Okay, good. And release and let go. Okay, I'm going to expand outwards and downwards. So it's my intention to teach you this awakening vitality. And then I want to teach you the lift chi up, pour chi down, which is the second part of the wisdom healing Qigong, or the zhineng Qigong. First comes the awakening vitality. Once we get proficient at that, then we can move on to the lift chi up, pour chi down. Mind going just past the fingers. And 6. Okay, and now we're just going to bring the energy from the heel to the tailbone to the center of the back, called ling tai, to upper back, beyond the head, back down the front of the body, all the way down, into the feet and beyond the feet. Feet, tailbone, middle of your back, base of your neck, just above your head, and then all the way back down, so through knee 1, through dantian, to yongchuan, to beyond yongchuan. One more, stretching feet, center of the back, above the head, middle of the head, back down, down to the feet. Just letting the hands rest out to the sides. Just returning the body back to its neutral state. After movement, we have the stillness. Again, here would be a good place to pause and just let the energy flow around your body. Bring the mind outside of your body a little bit. Playing with this idea of the feet connecting to just above the head. And the mind just outside of your body. Just in the first couple of layers outside of your body. Okay, bring the hands inwards. Okay, I'm going to finish there. Right hand, left hand. Thank you very much. We'll do the Falun Gong another time. We seem to run out of time. I don't want to work you too hard. Okay, I want you to enjoy the sessions and to gain as much benefit as you can from them. If you have any questions, you can always message me, email me, give me a WhatsApp. And if I haven't got your WhatsApp, just email me or WhatsApp and I can add you to the Tai Chi and Qigong group. And if you're trying to get into the sessions, all you need to do is add the member ID for the Zoom meeting and you can get in. So you won't need to have an email each time. You just type in the ID that you received on the emails previously, because it's always the same. Thank you very much, and I will speak to you all later. Our class tonight at 7:15.
Darren.
Thanks, Darren.
Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hectic here.
When's the next daily one, Darren? Oh, there you are.
The next daily one?
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
the morning
Tomorrow.
one.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Ah, yeah, I forgot about Thursday. Right,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is the morning ones, and then the Tai Chi sessions are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Oh, right. And they're in the evening.